Hi, everybody. My name is Robert Flom. I go by Andy, and I will be your instructor this semester in Financial Management 2242 International Finance. International Finance is my passion. I got my undergraduate and graduate degrees in it. It's where I spent a good portion of my 23-year financial career. Now, let's get started. And to do that, first and foremost, the text. This text is actually a loose leaf collection of chapters from the book that we used to use. And the reason we're using this is to try and save you a little money, frankly. Rather than have you buy the whole book with all the chapters that you don't necessarily need, we just talked to the publisher and we've arranged for you to just buy the chapters that we are using. Now, having said that, if you have the book, you buy the book, what have you, try and save some money, the chapter numbers in here are different than the ones in the old book. I provide a crosswalk in the announcements to help you get from these chapters, that are the right ones, back to the version 5 of the book, if you have that, but not to older versions where the material is actually different. So, let's get started. Blackboard. Open up Blackboard, start to familiarize yourself with the menu that you'll find down around the left. This menu is specifically course information. I want you to open it up and look at the syllabus. The syllabus is where you're going to find the rules of engagement for this course. And it's going to tell you how to get an A. It's going to tell you how many points you need to get an A. And tell you how to get a B or what have you. Take a look at it. Figure out the points you need. Finance is a numbers game. All finance is. And this class is no different. You figure out how many points you need to get the grade you want out of it. I hope you're all going for an A, but it is up to you. The syllabus tells you what we're going to be covering and how to get the points out of this class so that you can get the grade that you want. In addition, you will find the course calendar. You may as well start by printing the course calendar out. See, like I have. There will be a list of the assignments and chapters that we're going to cover in the book. And there is a quiz for almost every chapter that we cover. There will also be tests scheduled. Each test is going to be taken at a Columbus State Testing Center. If you do not plan on taking your tests at a Columbus State Testing Center, you need to arrange that well in advance with the testing center, not me. I do not cover the testing protocol at Columbus State. So, I get the test to the testing center, that's where it ends. Having said that, what are we going to talk about this semester? International finance is cool. We're going to cover some interesting stuff. All right, so we're going to cover things like the international monetary system. We're going to cover foreign exchange. You put your operation overseas. What is exposure? What does it mean to you? How much exposure do you really have? Well, depends who's asking. You have translation exposure. You have transaction exposure. You have operating exposure. So who's asking and over what period of time do they mean? We're going to cover that. Maybe you want to raise some capital. You want to raise some debt capital. You want to raise some equity. You want to sell some stock. You want to sell some bonds. Where do you want to sell them? Here or overseas? It depends. I'm going to tell you how to figure it out. There's a formula for that. Yeah, finance is a formula for everything. We got one for that. So, we are going to talk about the global cost and availability of capital. We're going to talk about foreign direct investment and political risk. There's no political risk, is it? There's no such thing. There's no wars. Wars never happened. Governments never step in and say, no, you know what? There's going to be currency controls. Yeah, talk to China. Talk to India. There's no currency controls. Of course there are, and they affect everything you're going to do. Talk to Apple, India. They can expand in India? Well, it depends. How many jobs are they going to bring? They're going to sell more iPhones in India? Well, it depends. How many jobs are they going to bring? All of this is international finance. If you're taking this class, you are probably a finance major. You're probably on a transfer track. And I want to make sure that you cover the kinds of material, number one, that's interesting. Two is topical, that we're going to cover, that is being covered in the news today. Number three, allows you to walk the halls with other international finance students or finance majors and be able to talk with them. So, pick up the text, get a good financial calculator, and I will look forward to talking with you more this semester. Number one way to be successful in this class, read that text and understand it very thoroughly. Number two, best way to be successful in this semester, in this class, stop by my office. See that little blue thing? It's a chair. use it. Stop by. I am here Tuesday and Thursday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'm here other times by appointment. I'm often just here. You're welcome to email me and set up a time. Please don't be shy. Please do not wait until the 15th week of the semester to tell me that you're struggling. Please do not wait until the day before the test to tell me that you're not ready for the test. Please stop by early. If the material intimidates you or scares you, stop by often. I have students who literally stop by, sit in this chair once a week, and we go over the material. Just because it's a web class or a distance class doesn't mean that we can't reach out to each other and cover this material. So, with that, I leave you until probably the first few days of the semester. Take care, and I will talk with you soon.